Hello students, in last class we have learnt about the life processes which are essential for all living organisms and which are helpful for maintenance of the living organisms in nature. And those living organisms, they need those life processes for their existence, for their survival purpose. So similarly, today you will be learning about the another important process that takes place in all the living organisms, that is reproduction. How do organisms reproduce? And this reproduction is a main important process taking place in all the living organisms. It may be single cell microscopic organisms to all higher plants as well as animals. This how do microorganisms they reproduce? They need more amount of energy. They use more amount of energy for this process, because it is essential for those living organisms to survive and to exist in the nature. Otherwise, that organism will be its last species. Further, that living organism will not be able to present in nature. So, for proof of its existence and to survive in the nature for more time, this reproduction is one of the most important process which is needed for the living organism to survive. And this reproduction process, it is essential for the survival, and also there are some importance of the reproduction process. So what are those? Now I will be telling. What is the significance? Means importance of a reproduction. Significance means reproduction is essential for production of a new organism. In the it may be single cell organism. It is also to survive for more number of years in the nature. It has to give rise. It has to produce the new ones of its own kind. Okay. Next one is for continuity of life on earth. So for continuation of its generation, the living organism has to produce its own kind. So that is also one of the important significance of a reproduction. Next is for adding variations for evolution. Variations means there are some kind of differences among ourselves only. If you observe carefully, your external features, your characters, your nose, eyes, it is somewhat different compared to your sisters. And so also when you compare yourself with your friends also, there is some kind of a differences. So even if you belong to human beings also, there are some kind of a changes among ourselves. So that changes are due to this reproduction. It is showing some kind of differences among the individuals. So similarly in plants also, when we observe different varieties of plants are there. Some leaves, flowers, color, leaves arrangement, that is different. So this reproduction process, it takes place in all living organisms, not only in single cell, multi-cell, in plants, animals, and also aquatic organisms, and also all types of varieties of living organisms. And it is essential for survival of those living organisms in nature. So that we call as importance or significance of reproduction. So it brings changes or differences among the living organisms for evolution. This variations for evolution, this topic you will be learning in a further topics in the next lesson, that is heredity and evolution. In that topic you will be learning about what is evolution. Now just understand, variations mean differences in the structure and physiology. Physiology means there is some differences in the organs. In the heartbeat rate is different from yourself as well with your sisters. So likewise from your parents, there is somewhat differences in your arrangement of the all body organization. Organs will be similar, but there will be some kind of a differences. You just look alike, not exactly the same kind of your parents or your brothers or your sisters. So there is some kind of a difference. So that difference we call as a variation. Clear? Next one is for maintenance of population size in nature. So in nature, all living organism has to maintain its population size for its existence and for its survival purpose. So that is also for maintaining the population size in the environment. Living organism has to produce one of its own kind. Okay. These are the main significance or importance of a reproduction. Reproduction is essential for the living organism to survive and to continue its generation in nature, and also to maintain the population size in the environment, and also to show changes and differences among the individuals. And these variations are helpful for the survival of those living organisms in any kind of environment conditions. Understood about the significance? Okay. Now let us study about what are these variations. Variations are the differences in the nature, in the structure, physiology and other traits. Traits mean characters. For example, in our body characters, appearance of hair color, eyes color and skin color is also different. So that is one of the important characters. It is also inherited from your parents only. But there are some kind of changes in when you compare yourself with your brothers or your cousins. So there is some kind of changes among yourself. Okay, that characters are due to the changes taking place during the reproduction process. And this physiology means your internal organs, like example heartbeat, heart rate, it is different when compared to your parents. And structure means external physical appearance. So when you look at yourself and your sister, there is some kind of a differences among the external appearance. So that is also one of the variation, one of the differences. Okay, that is because during this reproduction process, at the time of mating, that reproduction is mainly caused due to the chemical changes taking place in the living organism's body. So it is mainly takes place in the nucleus. In the nucleus, all cells, nucleus chromosomes are present. That chromosomes will be present in the form of a thread-like structures. These thread-like structures, they contain the DNA. That is deoxyribose nucleic acid. These are the chromosomes. They mainly contain the deoxyribose nucleic acid. That is the main heredity material. That is the main genetic material. From that, the all characters from the parents are transferred to the new organisms during the reproduction process. In that, chemical changes takes place. During that chemical changes, what happens? When the DNA, new DNA is forming, no, there is some kind of changes taking place in that DNA, due to which these variations are observed in the new individuals. Understood? Okay. Next, now you will be learning about what is reproduction, actual definition. Reproduction means it is a production of new organisms from the existing organism of the same species is known as reproduction. Production of new organism from the existing organism of a same species. Same species, you should clearly understand this. Same species means, for example, cat, it is only interbreeding with another cat. Dog is interbreeding with another dog only. Not cat will not interbreed with the dog, and dog will not interbreed with the cat. So likewise, same kind of a living organism will interbreed among themselves to produce new individual of their own kind. So that is a main important process taking place in all the living organisms. Clear? Same species means the organism belonging to the same group of organisms. Example, cat will interbreed with another cat to produce a new kitten. Likewise, dog will interbreed with another dog to produce a new puppy. Likewise, human beings also interbreed with another human being only of another sex to produce a new individual. So in this reproduction, same kind of individuals are involved. Okay, understood? So in this reproduction process, there are different types. What are those? Those are 3 types. First one is asexual reproduction. In this, it is a type of reproduction in which only one single parent organism is involved, and that single parent organism will give rise to a new organism of its own kind. Understood? It takes place in all microscopic organisms and also in plants, where there is only one type of parent is involved. asexual reproduction is a type of reproduction in which single parent organism will produce a new individual of its own kind. Understood? Next, second type is sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction is a type of reproduction in which two different individuals are involved which are of a same species. Means human beings, for example cat will interbreed with another cat. Likewise, two different parent organism are involved to produce a new organism of its own kind. So that type of reproduction we call as a sexual reproduction. Understood? Next type is vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation is a type of asexual reproduction in plants. It is a type of asexual reproduction in plants only. It will not take place in all microbes, animals, human beings. It will not take place. It is taking place only in the plants. It is a type of asexual method. In that, what happens? Vegetative means all the parts of the plant, like stem, root, leaves. These all are called as the vegetative parts. So these vegetative parts of a plant, they will give rise to a new plant. So that process of reproduction in which all different plant parts are involved to give rise to a new plant, that is called as vegetative propagation. It is a type of asexual reproduction in plants. Okay. In that there are two types. That about the vegetative propagation in the plants, about its types, you will be learning in the next classes. Up till here you have understood why it is essential for reproduction is essential for continuity of life on earth and for production of new organism and for showing variations in the new formed individuals and also for maintaining the population size. So any living organism, it may be microscopic organisms to plants, animals, humans, all are essentially need this process for continuity of their life on the earth. Otherwise, they will be not able to survive and they will be the last species of their own kind. So for that purpose, for continuity of life, reproduction is essential. And how does it take place? It mainly takes place inside the nucleus, that chromosomes. In nucleus, chromosomes will be there that contain DNA, which is a hereditary material. From that, the genetic information is carried out and it will transfer the genetic characters from the parent organism to the new organism. That you will be learning in the next classes. Up till here you have understood, no? Okay.